Hello, I wanted to show you a quick demo of all the weird free tools that I made for Hamina Wireless. I'm going to start with the Office Clutter version. And we can enable dark mode, is added now, so it looks a little bit better. And we can add desk and configure the desk. And we can even randomize to create whatever desk that we want. And even add dual screens. And when we added that, we can move it around and maybe put it there. We can go to conference and we can randomize any type of conference table, or you can manually set it yourself with your own preference of color. You can even tweak the legs or even rotate the entire thing. You can add that to the scene. We can also have seating. So let's say now I want a round seat, and I can add some seats. So I'll have some seats there. And maybe I want to turn them around. No, take there. And I can add 3 there, and I can move these around. So that looks fine. And one chair more, and maybe that one should be red because it's a gaming chair, and that can be there. Yeah, some storage, so we can rotate that. Also randomize different sizes and colors. So let's say that's one of these. So put one there. Some clutter. So there's a Coke can, which placed a little bit far, but this should. Yeah, since it doesn't fit on that table, what we can do, I can remove that one and see it's fixed at 0.75 because that should fit a normal table, but since I created a little bit bigger table, so now it has its own soda can, and it also has seating to add a couch. So just make it a little bit wider and maybe enable an L couch. And make that really bright green. Add that to scene. So now, like, I have a little couch there, and maybe make a small desk with no screen, and see if I can first randomize a small desk. This one. Add that to scene. Oops, sorry. And that can stand there, and maybe have maybe have a laptop. Add that to scene. Now it's a little bit in the ear, so I can take that away and take the laptop. Yeah, I don't remember how tall the table was, but there. But I need to turn it so there. Now there's a laptop there, and I can delete the old laptop. Okay, this is fine, right? What I can do now, I can copy it. So I can either, paste it right into Hamina. So now everything we made, even to the Coke can and the chairs and everything, is here now. But I can show you something soon. And then we have another tool, a vehicle generator. Put that on dark mode also. So this can create different cars. You can choose to sit down here, and you can take a random config to create different cars. Have custom paint job for it as well. SUV, right? A bus, a truck. With a truck bed, forklift, and AGV, and we also have snow cover, so you can add up to 2 dB of snow that perfectly match outside the car. Right, this is cool. We can also have a fleet of cars, single file, so you can take this and maybe set to 2. Maybe rotate a bit and then copy these, and here, and paste that into Hamina. Okay, that didn't match the road, but I don't care about that. So there, see? These cars, really cool. A lot of cool things here. You need to watch this one. It's really cool to turn off this and you make it bright yellow. Copy this one, go here and paste it. And then we have this cool thing. It's a cool forklift. Okay, so the other tool, Vegetation Editor. Also in dark mode here also. Adding snow, even apples. Apples aren't passed over to the tool, of course, but it was just for fun. Palm tree, a bush. This randomize is quite different. It randomizes the canopy all the time. You can add your own total height, trunk radius, and you can set the dB values here and do all these kind of things. And they also have here a forest mode. So let's say we randomize the forest mode, but it randomizes based on the settings that you have here. So I want the trunk height to be like that, and I want the radius to be a little bit smaller, like that, and I want the spread radius to be a little bit closer, and then I can copy that to Hamina. So I can go here. So then I have some trees. So that's one that's outside. So I can move this one in there. And this one, whoops, we move here. Yeah, and this trunk, of course. So this there. And now we have also trees and all this kind of cool stuff. So there's more tools here. We have a people generator, also dark mode here. This is very custom. I have all start to be really inclusive here. So several skin tones. Change the color of the shirt, the pants, the hair, and the beard of the guy. And we can press randomize, and then we randomize between woman, man, and child, or we can press the adult button, and it will randomize between an adult woman or an adult man. And we can also go here to advanced options, so we can make the stomach bigger. We can add a different beard style, and make the beard longer. And it's also a little bit thing here that if you add boobs, it will interfere with the beard, so it gets disabled. So now it turns automatically into a woman or something. So you can add breast size, maybe a little bit too big here, and stomach. And yeah, so then that's the woman, for example. Child, no other settings here than a big stomach on the kid. Randomized stats. We have cats, dogs. It has to be randomized, and it's a cat. So you can take a couple of cats, take crowd, cats and dogs. It's cool. Just gonna copy that into Hamina. And then there. And now they are placed there. Let's say just put them on the road. So then cats and dogs. But we also need to add some human. So let's say it's a crowd of people, and they are, I say, flipped 100 degrees there, and they need to hold an item. Let's see, they're holding an item. I think some of them can hold a laptop. Let's see if I randomize a little bit more. Hold, yeah, there, it's on laptop. So I can copy these and paste this one into Hamina. So it's starting to get a lot of attenuation objects now. So let's say these were just standing standing in the woods. There. Those people, even with the laptop floating in the air and a teddy bear for the kids. And we can go back here again. And we have this 3D object editor tool, also dark mode. So what I can do now, go to 2D. I can select, it will not take walls now. So I will only select attenuation objects and copy everything into this tool. It will render everything. So now if you wanted to do some sort of edits, you can rotate every single object, set the height, let's say 3 there. But also, since you don't edit the full object, you change individual objects. So the snow on the roof can now get really high. Maybe when some of these people have some high here, there, right? We can also edit, enable move mode. Now it will move whatever object that you will press, right? So everything in beautiful 3D, and you have absolutely full control of absolute everything. So let's say I really wanted to move this laptop, move the desk and the screen and everything, all parts, just move it out here, move the top of the table, yeah, everything. If you need to do some small changes to your work, right? I can copy all of this, go here, delete that, paste it back into Hamina, absolute everything, with all the edits. So you can see now that I moved all these pieces away, right? So I moved this tree away, I took that snow thing away, the table, the laptop is floating here in the air. So all these tools together can help you edit so much in your Hamina designs for all of your attenuation objects. And you will find tools at the URL ai-tools.tigenrf.org. I will place a link into the description. So happy designing, people.